Welcome back to another ErhanDoesVR video, and today we're at Los Alamos Airport, KLAM, somewhere in a northern part of America, or United States of America anyway. So yeah, as you can see ahead, we've got some nice mountain ranges off in the distance, and I'm very curious to know what the scenery is like around us once we're off the ground. And yeah, as you can see here in our altimeter, we're actually we're above 7,000 feet, so that's some altitude we've got there. We're gonna have to use a lot of this runway just to get off the ground. It looks like there's some kind of dip on the right there. I'm very curious about that actually, so we'll check that out momentarily. But yeah, as you know, I always like to visit different airports, different locations to check it all out and see what the world has to offer. Yeah, it really does look like a big drop off there. Looks like some houses on cliffs as well. That's interesting. That's really curious. So yeah, we've got a bunch of ranges out there. I wonder what's behind us. Anyway, let's go and turn right here onto our crosswind. And see what's going on down here. Yeah, so it's like a little, I imagine there'd be a river down there or something, or not. There you go. What an interesting little location. It's like we're in kind of a little bowl surrounded by mountains. This is a really interesting location. I actually found this location on Reddit. Sometimes I just go onto Google or Reddit or whatever and, you know, type in interesting airports around the world, and then you come up with some little gems like this. I really like it. I am curious to know exactly where we are though. If I'm not mistaken, from what I recall, I'm pretty sure we are somewhere in the north of the United States. Maybe Minnesota. You know, fun fact, at one point, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in a previous video a while ago, but I went to America for training in the military. This is years ago now. And being the bored person that I am, I actually decided to learn where every single state in the United States is. I pretty much learned every state. Obviously the West Coast is very easy to memorize, but I even learned where all the East Coast states were. You know, you got Vermont next to New Hampshire, you come down, you got New York, and then, oh gosh, you got all these, anyway, I can't remember now, it was years. But when I'd come back to the hotel lobby, I'd say, all right, quiz time. She'll tell me, you know, where is this state or whatever, and I'd explain to her whereabouts it was, and it was cool. It was really, it was weirdly fun. But yeah, so in this case, I can't really remember, but I'm sure Minnesota's up in the top center, and I'm pretty sure that's where this airport is. But anyway, the scenery here looks very interesting, that's for sure. So I'm going to go onto our base leg in a second here, and we're going to nail this landing. But as always, guys, I always welcome suggestions. If you want to see me flying in particular airports, I'm always open to taking on suggestions and doing it. But where's our, oh, there it is. Cool. We came out a bit far, but that's fine. But this scenery looks nice. It's like, it's quite unique actually. It looks like strips of mini mountains, if that makes sense. Yeah, so we're kind of on a plateau out here. This is cool. Anyway, let's ace this landing. Yeah, so if you haven't watched my previous video, I did, well actually the video before the previous video, because the previous one I screwed up on a fighter jet. Oh, if you haven't checked out that video, make sure you check it out after this. But yeah, I did a little mini first impressions video of the headset I'm wearing now, the Quest 3. It's definitely it's a good headset. Graphics quality is better, but I've realized that it doesn't really look different in a video, because the video is kind of, it records differently. You're going to get the full graphics from the video regardless of headset, if that makes sense. But anyway, let's nail this landing. And I do want to say, at the end of this video, YouTube is going to show you a video I think you might enjoy. So feel free to stick around, click that video, check it out. If you do have any suggestions, make sure you let me know in the comments section below, or rate my landing below. I take criticism well. Yeah, I don't mind getting roasted. But yeah, other than that, if you're new, be sure to subscribe, like the video. You know the whole drill. We YouTubers always beg for this stuff. It's what we do. But anyway, let's focus on this landing and let's get it right. But otherwise, it's a cool little area. Boom. Butter right on the center line as well. It's probably one of my most smooth landings I've ever done. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you in the next video.